So again, with the whole frizziness, how do I get rid of it?
Okay, well, vinegar, apple cider vinegar.
That'll work, really?
Yep. Because what happens is the hair has a pH of 4.5 to 5.5, and on the pH scale of 0 to 14, from 0 to 14, hair has a pH of 4.5 to 5.5. Normal hair, that is, like natural hair, hair that hasn't been, it's not damaged or hasn't been chemically treated. Because once it's been chemically treated, then that's completely different. It changes the pH. Anyway, so, but all the shampoos, like, what shampoo do you use?
Head and Shoulders.
Yeah, see, so that shampoo.
But I change it up. They got one that's really good for dry scalp, and they got the original shampoo, which is what I use.
Yeah, see, if you were to, well, test the pH, you can find out what the pH level is of the, Head and Shoulders, and I guarantee you, it's high pH. So that means it's alkaline. Alkaline will swell the hair and cause it to be frizzy.
That's why my hair looks so funny. So since I haven't had any treatments or anything, I just use the vinegar while I'm taking a shower, or do I let it soak?
No, you can. In fact, we could put it in a spray bottle, and then just spray it on, and it would be like after you shampoo. But you would definitely want to rinse after it, and then you can use the conditioner.
Okay.
But I can definitely tell that it is dehydrated from some kind of a drying agent, and that's usually an alkaline product that does that. It swells it.
Well, we are in Texas, so the sun does do a pretty good amount of damage on my hair.
Yeah. But it does feel different than the last time. It feels like, I don't know, it feels like thicker or something.
Well, I haven't been doing any mechanic work.
What now?
I haven't been doing any mechanic work, so
really?
I don't have to worry about my hair getting caught up in the creeper.
That's actually a fan down there.
So, did my mom cut my hair pretty good or no?
I'll be able to tell you in just a second. Or a few seconds. I'm going to use some of this. It's going to really make it more manageable. This is a pomade. See?
Oh, I like that.
Oh, here, take a look at it.
That is nice. Johnny Bravo. And about how much does this cost?
I can get you a good deal. Will you open it up for me for just a second? Just need to see it. Oh, yeah.
My hair's that dry.
Well, I mean, it's not severe. It's just a little mildly dehydrated.
But yeah, I like your little studio. Something new.
It's new, and to me right now, and I'm sure it'll evolve. You know, it's like I said, I just did it, so.
Like I said, there's a lot of people out there that need to learn how to do some coloring with their hair. And tired of looking around and seeing all these ratchet girls.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, and I think Vicky would be a perfect candidate for that.
Well, who's Vicky?
Oh, she's my ex.
Oh, yeah. So, what would you say is your ultimate goal for your hair? What's the plan?
Mainly just growing it out. I was thinking about donating it to the Locks of Love, but I'd rather wait until it gets a little bit longer and then trim it. I wanted to do dreadlocks, but that's just not for me anymore.
Yeah, that can be pretty damaging to the hair.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, what is the ideal picture or look? If you had to say,
Just straight,
and what about the
clean
length?
cut. I'd want it down around about where my butt is. I want it long. That way I can make me a really big man bun. Telling you, girls love the man bun.
Yeah.
The ones who don't, well, they're not freaks. They're not the freaky ones.
Well, with your amount, the density of your head pattern, the density pattern of your head, your hair,
Mm-hmm.
you could definitely have a serious man bun.
Oh yeah.
If it was if it was when it gets to be the length that you're wanting it to get.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like if it was down to your butt, that would be a pretty big man bun.
That's whenever I would cut my hair to the center of my back.
Because it's to the center of your back. It's like right now. It's like
Almost there.
it's even past the chair because it's yeah. So oh, that's right. Did your mom put any color in it?
Nope. This is all natural.
I guess it's probably because
The sun.
you haven't been in the sun lately. I mean, your hair or enough to where it would bleach it.
Pretty much. I will be here pretty soon. about to start hanging out at the beach.
Salt water is actually.
I know. It's really good for the hair.
After a while, it can do some damage. Because it's salt. It's
Yeah, I know.
sodium chloride that can start to.
That's why I wouldn't be a beach bum. And if I do, salt water, like, man, I'm just gonna fish. If I ain't in the water, I'll be fishing. I heard mud is also good, not only for the skin, but for your hair as well.
You mean like a mud pack?
Yeah.
Because there's some treatments, conditioning treatments that come in a mud form.
Yeah, just like whenever you go out and play in the mud, it's not bad for your hair or for your skin, like they say.
Well,
I wouldn't suggest to be playing in the mud with an open wound or anything.
Well, that's how the Greeks used to roll their hair, set their hair. They would roll it on, like, pieces of round wood, and then they would put mud on it, and they would bake. They would, lay out in the sun, and it would bake it, and it would make the hair, curly.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the Egyptians were really intelligent back then.
So, does it look like I'm going bald anytime soon?
Not in this lifetime.
Yeah, people don't believe that I got my own personal hairdresser. I'm like, well, I'm just like that.
That's how I roll.
Serious. Because I don't want to go through somebody and they mess up on my hair and then, well, I do have a short temper, so.
And is that what you told your mom? Like, did she ask you how you wanted it, or did she just cut it?
Oh no, I tell her how I want my hair, and if she messes up, there's been time I hadn't let my mom touch my hair for like 2 years, and she's always been my hairstylist. When she was going to school to get her license
in Texas.
Because she had her Iowa license, but she came to Texas and she had to get her license again. And she had a mannequin, and, well, me and my brother shaved it bald.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we painted the face.
The one that she was going to take to state board?
Oh, yeah, she already had it cut up and everything.
Packed and ready to go?
Yeah. I ended up being her mannequin. She brought her mannequin in and she blamed it on me. She even told my teacher I wasn't coming into school that day. And yeah, they gave her her license and set her up.
They let her do it?
Yeah, they went ahead and let her do it. She gave me a flat top.
Wow. But for cosmetology school or barber school? Because flat tops, you don't do that in a cosmetology school. I mean, exam.
I wouldn't really know that much into. Yeah, I wouldn't really know that much about it. My mom would. Yeah, she would have to tell you.
For the operator exam, there's a written and a practical for the license, and the practical is done on both a mannequin and a live model. the facial and the manicure is done on a live model, and then everything else is on the mannequin.
Right.
So the haircut for the license for the practical exam is a 90-degree haircut, and that's
She had my.
all layered all the way around.
She was like that. It was like a.
Now for the barber,
it wasn't flat. It kind of went up a little bit because Vanilla Ice was around. So yeah.
yeah, he did the Caesar. He wore the Caesar cut,
Yeah.
where it was like in the bangs, in the front down,
Yeah.
straight down bangs. That's the Caesar cut.
Yeah, my shit was just straight up, and then
So I wonder if
just
she's
pulled back. It was like it's like this, Johnny Bravo.
I wonder if it was her operator license or her barber license.
Probably operator. She already had her.
You said in Iowa?
No, she got it here in Texas. They said that she couldn't use her Iowa,
License hours.
yeah,
that she got?
license. Yeah. So
Texas doesn't reciprocate with Iowa, I guess, or maybe not then. So she had to
it
take
just has to say Texas, so she had to go through. It takes a day and a few hours, or just take a mannequin and go home. My mom chose to take a mannequin and go home. She cut it overnight because she's got kids, There's 4 of us. Well, she didn't even get a chance to. Yeah, she couldn't even show him what she could do. I feel so bad. I still feel bad. I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't know it was yours. My mommy told me it was for school, and I didn't remember. I just chopped it up.
And right before, you couldn't have done it after.
Oh, we made it look gothic. I'm serious. It was fucking hilarious. He's like, what do you kids listen to? A little bit of everything. My thing was rap, metal, and country.
Country?
Yeah, believe it or not, but now I don't even listen to it because nothing's the same. I don't even like listening to the radio.
Yeah. Well, it is kind of refreshing after a while. I mean, if you haven't listened to it in a while, and then you.
No, everything's not like it was.
Oh yeah, more commercial.
Yeah, it's more commercial and not as vulgar. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of gay.
Yeah, that's right. It's well,
when you listen to music, you take it in however you want. Most people like to say like rap or metal makes you want to fucking kill somebody. I'm sorry, country makes me want to slit my fucking wrist every time I hear about a guy who loses his woman, his kid, and his dog. She take it all. Now I'm starting over. Stupid.
well, like as far as I'm concerned, it's about music. I think the way I look at music is you should be able to dance to it. That's and if it's not doing that for me, then really, I mean.
Well, some of the stuff that I listen to, it makes you want to shake your butt. The other stuff that I listen to just makes you want to mosh. I listen to everything. I'll still listen to the Beatles and shit like that. It's all part of rock and roll, man. Rock and roll. I'm sure you can hear my headphones.
Yeah.
It's pretty heavy. And then I can easily switch it to rap or some techno. Some Renegade, some dub stuff. Just like you're an artist yourself, not of music but of hair. I'm an artist myself, but of art. Draw things, tattoos.
Ink.
Yeah. Everybody's got their profession. I just like mixing one profession with another. Gotta have a good looking hairstyle, gotta listen to good music just to get good customers. Cause you can't looking like Sideshow Bob up in there. Jamming out the country.
Well, I mean, like I said, I like songs, whatever. If it has a good beat, if it's country, rock, or whatever. If it's got a good beat.
Well, there's some new country songs that I don't really jam them or anything, but if I hear it, I'm like, it sounds alright. I like it, but it's not something I see myself downloading. It's just.
Yeah, exactly.
So that apple vinegar or whatever.
Apple cider vinegar?
Yeah, apple cider vinegar. Never had that stuff. So it's not gonna make my hair all stinky whenever I after I put the conditioner in it. Like I know I use the vinegar first, then condition it.
Then you're gonna rinse it.
Mm-hmm.
And then rinse it thoroughly. Make sure there's none left in there, and then use the conditioner.
Okay.
And if you can use a leave-in conditioner, that would be even better.
You're not having to chop me down too much, are you?
No. Just the necessity.
Right.
The dire part that was the ends that were in dire straits. No, it wasn't that bad.
So I've been taking care of it pretty good, other than the shampoo and conditioner.
Yeah.
Good. I just keep it up in my man bun. Let it grow. Would you say there's some type of cream or something I can put on my scalp that'll help my hair grow twice as fast or something?
Well, no, not necessarily.
What do I got to do? Throw a 20-pound weight on the back of my ponytail or something?
Well, protein fills it, makes it way more thicker.
I need something. I want to try to get it growing a little bit faster. I have an itch. And I was telling my friend last night, I was like, man, I'm going to shave my head bald. She goes, no. I was like, why? I'll never talk to you again. You're so depressing. Just the summer heat, man, on my dew. I don't know how chicks can do it. I can barely handle it. But that's another thing I can honestly say is you got to have a lot of patience to have long hair.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I don't like shit touching my neck. Because you know how you get these loose strands, it goes in your ear, it goes in your tickle in your neck. I hate that shit. It's like, bitch, if it ain't heating the moment, like, fuck up off my shit. So 90% of the time got it in a ponytail. Here lately, I've been taking my ponytail out whenever I go to sleep.
Well, she gave you a definite shape, like a definite oval shape. Did you tell her to?
Huh?
Like, did you tell her how you wanted the back? Because it's like a real steep angle like this.
No, I just told her that I wanted the dead ends cut off.
Oh, okay. And how long ago was that, do you think?
about 6 months ago.
Oh, okay. Well, see then.
That's what I'm saying. It's taking forever for this shit to grow. Constantly getting it trimmed.
Well, it's getting pretty long. It's down. It's right down here. But I haven't even touched the length of it.
Really?
Yeah. I'm just going to trim that because I know you want to grow it out. I was just getting your surface layers so that's the hair that gets the most abuse.
Yeah.
Underneath it doesn't because it's protected. You know, from the top.
Well, you're the hairstylist. Whatever makes me look pretty. I just don't want it too short because it's taking forever to get this shit long. I feel like I need to start doing braids or something.
Speaking of which, I can finish it off with the braid.
Throw it back in a ponytail?
In a braid, yeah. So, Rover, and is there any particular reason why you use Head and Shoulders? Is there a reason why you use Head and Shoulders? Is it because you have to? Because it's really not the best shampoo.
It's
Especially not for dry. I mean, for long dry hair. In fact, Head and Shoulders is just that. It's for the head, and the shoulders is not for the hair really. And if you're when you're trying to
I
let it get
saw
longer,
this shit on TV that I wanted to try because it was some guy with kind of long hair, and he was talking about how conditioner messes your hair up. But no, it was shampoo.
yeah, that's bullshit.
But
It depends on which shampoo.
It's something in a little red bottle. I can't remember the name of it.
Is it Win?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking about getting that.
Well, I mean,
I just don't know how good it would work.
that's yeah, I definitely would. That's definitely a lot milder than Head and Shoulders. That's for sure. Now, if you can just turn your head like that way, right that way, you would definitely see a difference. But basically, what that is just a shampoo with no phosphates at all, no harsh ingredients, no chemicals. It's just natural ingredients, and it's gonna weigh your hair down. It's gonna make it a lot smoother because that's what makes your hair frizzy. People's hair frizzy is the shampoo because of the pH of it. It's so hot.
Alright.
But if you use a shampoo that is low pH and also apple cider vinegar, and the apple cider vinegar, well, rinse, and an acid balance shampoo, apple cider vinegar, and then let's see my picture. And there's an apple cider vinegar rinse too.
Should I do 50-50?
Oh no, there's two separate ones. Like the rinse is like a daily cream rinse, the apple cider vinegar rinse, and then the apple cider vinegar application, that's before the rinse, the apple cider vinegar rinse.
Oh, I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna try it.
I can guarantee you that you'll see a difference. Because just think about it, like, you know how when the car battery, like the battery has got all that corrosion. Will someone put Coca-Cola on there? Or they'll put a salt, like
Yeah, because it has
acid,
Yeah.
citric acid. Well, that's the same thing with shampoo.
Oh, okay.
The acid makes it shrink. The alkaline makes it swell. And that's what Head and Shoulders is alkaline. And it's making it swell. And because you're wanting to wear it longer, you're going to have more of it. And that's going to be with you longer. So it's not its best friend. It'd be, it's okay as a visitor.
Right.
Or occasionally. A moth flies out of your head. Okay, and that concludes the haircut bit. Now, let me braid it. What kind of braid do you want? Like you want 4 braids?
Like we did last time?
Yeah. Or you want 1 braid down the center? Or 3 braids, 1 in the center and 1 on each side? Or like the last time?
I'd say like last time, but I don't have a bandana. We'll just do 1 down the back side.
1 down the center?
Yeah.
Okay.
So my hair is doing this effect.
But I went straight across, so
Okay.
it'll.
I like it whenever it's
catch
straight.
up.
Yeah, flat. Yeah, if you can do that, make it to where the others will catch up. That'll be sweet. And I heard something about I don't know. This might be an old wise tale, but what's this I hear about cutting your hair on the night of a full moon?
Yeah.
It really does work?
Uh-huh.
Alright, well, next time there's a full moon, I'm going to come over and get a trim. I think it's going to be a little while.
Well, no, that's actually in like less than 3 weeks. Like the second week.
Would that be a good time to get another trim or no?
That's too soon.
Yeah, I thought so. Shit.
Okay, here's the rule of thumb with the cut with the trimming. So if you have a short haircut like mine or Andy's, it's every 3 to 4 max 6 weeks. But when the hair's longer, then you're letting it grow, so you don't need it cut as often. You're just getting the ends trimmed off, so it can go anywhere between 6 to 8 weeks, 8 to 12 weeks. And some just get with their hair long, they keep it in good condition, just like maybe twice a year or 3 times a year, depending on the condition of it and the whether it's chemically treated or whatever.
I feel so awesome now.
You should. You are.
Yeah, when you braid it, try to make sure there's no split down the center. I know I normally split my hair, but that's whenever I put it down.
You mean part it?
Yeah, part it. Correct technical term. Thank you, Spanky Helper.
It's the lingo.
The lingo.
It's the trade talk.
Yeah, just like I had to quit saying crotch rocket and start saying sport bike. I still call them crotch rockets.
What are you talking about?
Sport bikes, the regular, sporty looking bikes, like a Yamaha,
Oh, okay.
or a Honda, not like the Honda Rebels, or Honda CBR, or R1s. Yeah, that's what I was trying to get out there. The R1. It's a pretty nice bike. Boosas.
Motocross.
Motocross is dirt bikes.
Oh, okay. It's the next level. The next step up.
In a way, yeah. Because street bikers don't drive all terrain. They just straight, like, yeah. I'm not much into the whole sport bike thing. I'd rather have me a Harley.
So black. Right there. Are you with a hog?
Yeah, but it would be the Sportster.
How come?
I've seen one and it looks pretty fucking wicked. My buddy got one. The new Harley Sportsters that are coming out are pretty fucking wicked.
Really?
Oh yeah.
What do you think about all those banditos?
Oh yeah. I thought that was pretty fucking crazy. Supposedly one of my friends passed away over there.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, I was shot. Nobody I knew, but still it's a terrible thing to hear.
Yeah. Can you slouch down in the chair just a little bit?
Sure can.
Right there.
So yeah, right now I'm kind of stuck in a rut. Trying to figure out how I'm going to come up on $350. I don't want to lose my truck.
How long have you had it?
I've only had it for about 2 months. Next month's the last month that it's going to be legal to drive. Stickers are going to go out, but it's not going to pass inspection. Okay, they got the deal in March where the inspection and registration is 2 in 1. It's all one sticker now.
Oh right, yeah.
So my truck's not going to pass inspection. So that's why I need to get this motor or get mine fixed to where the check engine light is not on. Because they're not going to pass a truck with a blown head gasket. So I don't know what I'm going to do. What are you doing with your little car? You just letting it sit up?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I just haven't put enough. I haven't channeled enough energy into it lately, but I am. I mean, I know it's not right just to let it sit there.
Well, if you're wanting to get any work done to it, why don't you let me know? I'll give you a better deal than most of these mechanic shops.
Yeah.
What are your plans? I mean, what's wrong with it?
Well, I mean, I had the transmission rebuilt.
Mm-hmm.
I think, remember I told you about it? I went round and round with the transmission.
Yeah.
But and so after I got it back from the transmission shop, it drove kind of rough, like really rough.
Yeah.
And so eat it at the time, you know.
Right.
So I just let it sit there, and I was so tired of dealing with it, you know, because you remember how much trouble I had with that.
Oh yeah.
I was always doing something, remember?
Mhm.
Or it always needed something. It's practically had just about everything replaced, except for the transmission, and it was rebuilt. But they may have like swindled me. That A plus transmission, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They have one on in Pasadena too, but this one was the one in Bel Air. And
I think they fucked my mom over too.
huh?
I think they messed my mom's van up too. We had to take it back up there.
At the same place?
Yep.
A plus transmission?
Yeah, that was years ago.
See, they do not get an A plus, they get a D minus.
There you go.
If that. I mean, I was able to drive it from the transmission shop, you know, home, but it was a very, very scary ride. And then they'd let the brake fluid leak out or something. I don't know. The brakes, it was all the way down to the floor.
Wow.
Yep, and I had to drive it from Bel Air on 610 to 225. You know, over here.
That's what I'm telling you. Some of those places, they just
Scammers.
yeah.
And well, they try to get
And it's
try to
not
get
really
cram
the
people.
company. It's more or less their employees.
They try to cram too many people in. You know, if you were to go to that one in Bel Air, it's like a graveyard of cars. I mean, there's just cars everywhere. You have to like shimmy and wiggle and get in between the cars to get to the back where the car is.
That's ridiculous. And they're all customer cars?
Yeah, yeah, for the most part. I mean, some are probably left there, but yeah, customer cars.
That's crazy. Yep, that's why I'll never take any of my vehicles to a mechanic shop, and if I do, it's leaving with me and the same day that I put it in there.
No, that's not going to happen there. They wouldn't. There was no way. You know what? And it stayed in the shop for like 4 months.
Wow, that's ridiculous. I could have gotten your transmission rebuilt for $500, dropped it, and I would have charged you $120 to drop it and $120 to put it back in.
Yeah, and you know what they said when I said that was saying it was too much because he wanted to charge me like $2,400.
Oh yeah, he would have made a hell of profit off of you.
And I said, you know, the car's not even worth that much. And he said, well, you know, you get a warranty. If anything goes wrong, you know how they always throw that picture.
Oh yeah.
If anything goes wrong, you just bring it in, we fix it right away. Right. They couldn't even get the car out in time. You know,
Took them 4 fucking months.
Yeah.
And if they can't get it done right the first time, shit. It's like you can't have a woman do a man's job. I don't know, the women's been kind of proving themselves, but still, they're not built like a man.
Some of them are.
Birth defects. I appreciate you going through all this trouble.
It's not really trouble.
But I know hair is your thing.
Yeah.
So if you ever need a tattoo, or if you want to get your car fixed, I don't know, I like being the jack of all trades. I want to know a lot.
I will definitely keep that in mind. Excuse me.
Surprised your buddy hasn't showed up yet.
I know, he may have, I was just thinking about that. He may have seen, like, your truck and then decided not to stop.
Oh.
And I have, or something else came up, because I haven't checked my phone, so maybe something came up. Because he did say that he was, well, he said he was going to come over, but then he said that he had just popped a beer, you know, and so he may not want to drive if he's been drinking.
Right. Be the smart thing. Oh, out of it myself. I'm tired. Haven't been getting much sleep lately. Insomnia. Some of us don't have dreams, we have nightmares. Yeah.
You can't even see, like, okay, not touching. Yeah, I had a premonition about the floods. I had a dream that before these floods, I had a dream that one of my aunt's house, all this water started flowing into it. You know, like we were in there, and then just all this water, like a, you know, I guess pretty much like a tsunami.
Just came in out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Was you freaking?
Yeah, it was pretty intense.
You're like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. I forgot how to swim.
I don't know. I think I'd be swimming.
First thing I'd do is grab the fire hydrant. Seriously. I'd blow all the shit out in that motherfucker and use it as a float. If it still sinks, throw it away, find something else.
Yeah.
Before too long, you'll find a floating corpse.
How about just a raft?
You can make a raft out of corpses.
No, I mean, like having a raft, you know, because they're only like $30 at Academy.
A little canoe type thing?
No, an actual raft.
Oh, right.
Like a blow-up raft.
Well, yeah.
But I wonder if that would be even, like, possible. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if it would be just too much current that it would just, you wouldn't even be able to use the raft.
Sure you would, as long as you get it above water whenever you get it to fill up with air or whatever. I look so pretty.
Yeah, you're gonna have to show it off. Now you can see how those ends are fried. The very tips, the ones that are the lightest.
And a lot of this is pretty much from evening it back out.
That's like the surface layers, the layers that were like on the top.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then turn. What do you think? That's the mirror. That's your mirror right there.
I like it actually.
And let me show you.
None of my hair is touching my ears or my neck.
Hold on a minute.
It's pretty stylish.
If you just, well, this is going to be kind of tricky because what you'll need to do is,
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to braid it like that again.
you'll have to use that. No, okay, well, yeah, you can do it. I think you would get a better view of it if you were to.
I could see.
You see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it. Looks good.
Cool. Because what I was going to say is you can like turn around like this and then find yourself over there and then turn it to where you can see.
We'll probably give your viewers a better look.
Yeah, the back. You're going to have to find yourself.
Oh, I found it. Oh yeah. Yeah, my hair is pretty long.
Yeah. You see how far it goes? Here, let me take that tape off so you can really see.
So, I know I'm happy with it. Are you happy with your work?
Yeah, yeah. You just have to keep in mind that because your mom cut it the last time, I mean the time before this,